Good morning from Los Angeles. It's Alyssa Corum and Ken Shreve here with your market update. On today's show, we are taking a look at CarMax, Nike, as well as Planet Fitness. So let's get started taking a look at the major indexes. We are up slightly across the board. The NASDAQ leading the gains up about 0.2%, while the S&P 500 and Dow are up about 0.1% each. And we have the chart of the NASDAQ here looking to stay above that 8,000 level.
Yeah, holding above the 50-day moving average. So the NASDAQ's looking pretty good. All the major stock indexes holding support, and we're still in a confirmed uptrend. Kind of a quiet day of news flow, but we do have a Fed decision on interest rates due today at 2 p.m. Eastern, and some tech heavyweights testifying on Capitol Hill today about data privacy. So we'll see what comes of that.
That's right. Definitely a few headlines to watch there. And we want to take a look at shares of CarMax, which is gapping up on its earnings today. We have a second straight quarter of accelerating sales, and we also have same-store sales up 2.1%. That is more than double the expectation.
Yeah, I mean, yet another strong earnings report. We're really, obviously second quarter earnings season is pretty much over with, and we're near the end of September, so third quarter earnings season coming in just a few weeks. But CarMax, pretty good results here, but you can see, wow, the stock has reversed sharply lower below the 50-day moving average. So yeah, the same store sales double expectations. Look like a pretty good report, and the stock had, gapped up and got close to that 80 level, but big sellers in the stock now. So obviously market not happy about something here.
That's right. So I guess this just goes to show you the warnings of buying stocks right at or close to the open with that gap up on earnings. What would be kind of a good strategy? Well, of course, the earnings option strategy, but in a case like this, what are some of those things that you would want to be looking for in those first few hours?
Well, I mean, you definitely want to kind of wait and see how things shake out during the first hour of trading. I mean, this was a stock that was very strong just after the open. Like I said, it was, sharply higher. So, general rule of thumb, just kind of wait for things to shake out after the open, maybe wait after that first hour. And yeah, that's what I'd say there.
That's right. Well, we have another stock moving on earnings, Nike. Those shares down about 1.5%. It is off of the session low here. We had accelerating earnings growth up 18%, revenue growth of 10%, but it's those margin concerns that are weighing on the stock.
Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't that bad a margin miss. I mean, I think the gross margin came in at 44.2%, and the estimate was for 44.3%. So really a pretty decent earnings report from Nike. And the stock today, just headed into earnings, it was still in buy range or near the high end of a buy range from an 81.10 buy point. And it has basically fallen back close to that buy point, holding above the the 50-day moving average, and like you said, trading near its session high, still lower. So overall, good numbers from Nike, and definitely the chart is still intact.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on that price action. Some positive price action today for Planet Fitness after a breakout yesterday. We have that stock clearing a 53.51 buy point and extending those gains today. It's now about 3% above the entry.
Yeah, mainstay in the IBD 50 list or screen of top-rated growth stocks. Still a company early in expansion phase. They have plans to open some 4,000 stores in the U.S., and they're not even halfway there yet. So I think a lot of people are embracing the company's fundamentals. This is the latest breakout where we're actually seeing follow-through after the breakout, which is good to see. It kind of makes you feel good about underlying market health here. Bullish breakout yesterday from a flat base, and the stock is extending gains today.
I think one of the cool things here is, we had that ascending base. We commented, multiple articles on investors.com about that potential buy point, and then also that other buy point here. We have the stock of the day column, which is very helpful for finding stocks that are at or near buy points, as well as IBD 50 stocks to watch. We have a lot of great areas where investors can go and kind of find names for their watch lists.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentally strong stocks often give several opportunities to buy, and there have been a lot of breakouts along the way for Planet Fitness. Again, the most important thing to remember here is just still a pretty compelling growth story. It's made a big move since its IPO. It came public about 3 years ago, but still early stage growth company here, and the market has rewarded it so far with excellent price performance, and see that the stock is still acting quite well.
That's right. Okay, everyone, be sure to head to investors.com throughout the trading session as well as after the close for the latest market news and analysis. And you can also check us out across social media. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, just to name a few. So make sure you are following and subscribing to stay up to date on all the latest. Thanks for watching, and see you back here tomorrow.